Good morrow, everyone. I hope everybody's doing really well. All right. Let's get into it. We have a new playthrough today. Super excited, super excited. Um I know this one's kind of like a little bit rando, a little bit like uh came out of nowhere, but I tried streaming a long time ago and I was gonna do a game called Siberia. Siberia is one of those game trilogies that really got me. It was like my first point and click game. They're old now. I can't, I was gonna look this up before I started stream, but hold on. Uh, let's see. Oh my god, hold on. Siberia. Okay, there we go. And so the original Siberia game was released in 2002. Yeah. So God, let's see. Was I in my teens? Yes, I was. I was in my teens. It was my first point and click game. And it was sent to me by a cousin, and I played it on the PC because that's what I had back then. And I loved the series. It has been years since I played it. I haven't played it since they first since they first came out. So it's been a long time. It's been 20 plus years since I played them. However, there's been a couple that have come out since then that I wasn't paying attention to. Now, the overall writer of these games is Benoit Sokal, which I'm probably messing up that pronunciation. I'm trying my best. But they had a earlier game called Amerzone. This is the remake for it. I have never played Amerzone, and it looks pretty interesting and I'm excited to play it, but it does take place before the events of the first Siberia. So that is why we were playing this first. But all I pretty much know is the trailer that I posted in Discord. So it's literally us trying to save some white words and some eggs, and it's a point and click, and it's Siberia, so it's going to be really beautifully written. So I'm super excited. Yeah, let's get into this, shall we? All right. I'm excited. All right. And let's switch on over. I guess I don't know which one I'm going to do. For now, I'll keep to this one. We'll see how it goes, if I need to be on the left side or not. So, all right, let's get into it, shall we? All right. You wish to enjoy the ambiance and story with a moderate difficulty for puzzles. You will find more documents and guidance. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing about Siberia. Siberia is really hard. If it's getting too easy, I'll change it to adventure. Yeah. So it says I can change the mode at any time in the game. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it on Traveler, because I'd like to try to figure it out myself. So, without a lot of looking up and stuff like that. So let's do that. Okay. Oh, we're going from Paris to Langravin. Langravin? I don't know. Hello, how you doing, Rotten? Welcome in. I'm starting a new game. It's called Amerzone. It's from writer Benoit Sokal, which is the writer of Siberia. Oh, it's a point and click. I've never played it before, but this was like their 90s one that they made a remake for. So that's what I'm excited for. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Oh, in loving memory of Benoit Sokal. Sad. Aw. They got the permission of the family. That's nice of them. We're saving some kind of white birds. That's about all I know about the game. Yeah. How are you, Rotten? That's a pretty lighthouse. And look at the geese. It's really pretty. They did a really good job remaking it. I've never played the original though. So that's why I'm so excited. I did not know he had other games that came out. I think this is during World War II. I don't remember though. I might be wrong.
You're the journalist, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Your letter the other day. The professor's probably read it. He received another letter this morning. I put it in his mailbox.
Okay.
It was a letter from the museum.
Oh.
Letters from the museum. They always mean trouble.
Oh, absolutely. Have a great rest of your night. See you later.
He has trouble moving around, you know. He's an old man. You know what I mean. You want my advice? He should see a doctor. Well, that's what I think anyway. Oh, and have a care. It looks like something fell from your bag over there.
Oh, no.
Well, then have a nice day.
Thanks. Thanks, mailman. What fell from my bag? I don't see any. What fell from my bag? Oh, that did. Got it. I didn't see that. All right, collect my documents. Okay, wait, look around. Oh, interesting. Okay, my left stick is my camera. That's interesting. Okay. Instructions from Mondale magazine. Press X to show the translation of the document. Okay, Professor Alexandre Valamois, we awaits you at his lighthouse in Brittany. Despite his unsavory reputation, he is the only expert on the little-known Amerzone, and we absolutely have to fill those last pages in the feature that Camille left so empty. Valenbois seems to have enjoyed your communications. Get what you can from him face to face, and get back to Paris as soon as possible. The accounts department refuses to cover any hotel fees for this report. Emma Fitzgerald, editor-in-chief, Mondale magazine. Wow, what a poopy butt. Won't cover our hotel rooms? Mean. All right, has been added to my documents. Okay. That is a really pretty lighthouse. Okay, press A when the icon. Okay. Okay, it's very much like Nancy Drew. All right, you can skip the movement by quickly double pressing A. Okay. You can skip all movements automatically by changing the game setting. Some movements are set to be skipped by default. Okay. All right. I think I like the movement. Who knows? I might get sick of it. It's a point and click game, so you usually... Oh. Dickety geese. So you usually get sick of moving around the map multiple times. So you start skipping stuff. What are they circling? What are you guys circling? A telescope? Left bumper. Oh, look at that. You got a little hand movement. Oops, sorry. I keep forgetting it's the... Sorry, I've been sneezing all day. Okay, so you just hold. Look at the birdies. Are those seagulls? Okay, so it just allows you to zoom in. Oop, oop, I forgot. I wonder, hold on, is there a way? Controls. There's no way. Okay, I can't change the controls. All right, cool. I'll just have to, that'll be very interesting to get used to. I'm used to the camera being on the right stick. What does that say? Langravin Peninsula. Okay. Let's explore. While in close-up view, move your cursor to the screen edges using L to shift your view very slightly. Okay. Can we zoom in? Oh, I bet you something to note here. What is it at? Like 3.5 degrees? No. 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 56.5 degrees, I guess. Find out, I guess. All right, that's sorry. I'm gonna get it's inverted. Well, it's not inverted, but it's very strange to me. I'm gonna have to get used to the controls quite a bit. Okay.
My friend, this old fool is overjoyed that your editor has finally decided to send you to interview me in person.
Ooh.
As pleasant as it has been, our recent correspondence will not allow me to discuss certain subjects as freely as I would like.
No, no, don't get attacked by the geese. By the goose.
Amazon.
Goose is like, I will kick your butt.
That it hits very close to home for me. That mysterious land is both the source of my greatest joys and my deepest disgrace. As my old friends at the museum probably told you.
Oh, I think I'm already connecting some dots.
What they
Okay.
say, I know what really happened over there in the 30s.
Okay.
My companions and I ventured into the unknown wilds.
Nope. Indicates that you can move your view during some
My
cutscenes.
friends and I, we caused harm. Harm that I am determined to heal today.
Okay.
But I need your help.
So interesting. Okay, my guess already is we kind of know he's a military type, definitely during the 30s. So I think that's World War II. I'm pretty sure, right? Unless I'm getting my dates wrong. Hmm. Or maybe it's like pre-World War II? Hold on. Yeah, okay, so it's pre-World War II is the 30s because it is late 30s. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure World War II is in the 40s. Anyway, so it sounds like maybe they committed some things that were they did some crime somewhere where they like where they weren't supposed to, and now they're in hiding, and so this is where he's hiding now. Um and he's trying to make amends with his mask. That's what it sounds like to me. I could be wrong though. Who knows? We'll
Not
see.
only to finally bring my version of what happened to light,
Okay.
but perhaps to do even more. Time is running out. So, safe travels, my friend. I am quite pleased to welcome you to my humble abode.
That ain't no humble abode.
Signed,
That's a beautiful home.
Professor Amerzone Valenbois.
Aww. Oh, take Valenbois' mail. Where is his mail? Oh, yes, it's right here. Hold on. There we go. You can directly control most mechanical elements in your surroundings. When the hand is supposed to hold A. Okay, perfect. Got it. Examining objects from all angles. Okay, press and hold A to rotate an object, then use L stick to move the cursor until it changes. Okay. All right. Anything over here? Ooh. The museum's letterhead, a bad sign, according to the mailbox. Okay. Now, we gotta hold it and move it, and then we gotta do open. Oh, we're straight up just reading his mail, by the way. All right, Museum of Natural History, Jardin des Plantes, Paris. Telephone number, Mr. Alexandre Valenbois, Rochers Noir Lighthouse, 29771 Langevin Peninsula, France. Mr. Valenbois, we have thoroughly examined your plans for a new expedition to the Amerzone and regret to inform you that we are unable to give a positive response to your grant request. First, the present economic situation does not permit us to finance such a risky expedition. Second, my colleagues and I are of the opinion that unfortunately you still have not renounced that empirical fallacy which was once at the root of the lengthy dispute between yourself and the museum. This venerable institution, which I now have the honor of representing, still remembers the bitter disappointment and mockery within the scientific community that resulted from your first expedition in 1932, which we had been weak enough to sanction in the first place. Just as my honorable predecessors did back then, I will warn you against the dangers of such an undertaking where adventurous fantasy prevails over strict scientific rigor. Edouard Mulat, curator. Wow, what a turd. What a turd. But valid. Rocher Noise? Noise? My French is terrible, so please don't judge me. Your journal has been updated. The different tabs contain all the items and documents you've collected, your objective, progressive hints for solving them, and lots of other useful. Remember to check it off in. All right, so it's this one. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. I have got so many journals. Okay. September 12th, 1998. Okay, so we're in the 90s. It has finally happened. After months of waiting, unanswered requests, and some fairly desperate reminders, Mondial magazine has finally given me some work, my first gig. The magazine needs something to round off its end of the year geography feature. It will be dedicated to the little known South American country, Amerzone. It's next to Brazil, apparently, though I must admit I've never heard of it. My initial research hasn't turned anything up so far. I'll have to try and find an expert on the subject. September 17, 1998. I've just come out of a meeting with Miss Fitzgerald, editor-in-chief of Mondial magazine. She wants me to dedicate my section of the Amerzone feature to one of the rarest, if not the only, experts I was able to identify, Professor Alexandre Valenbois. The eccentric old man apparently lives as a recluse in a lighthouse in Brittany and would only agree to communicate by letter. Miss Fitzgerald wants me to find out as much as possible from him. Valenbois isn't getting any younger and his health is on the decline. Time to get out my finest pen. September 19th, 1998. I posted the letter to Professor Valenbois this morning. I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. It might not win me a Pulitzer, but this piece might finally get me my press card. September 23rd, 1998. The excitement is beginning to wear off. I spoke to the researchers at the Natural History Museum this morning who were in contact with Alexandre Valenbois. They painted a rather contrasting picture. Specifically, they accused him of falsifying his purported discoveries during the expedition to Amerzone he led in the 1930s. Ooh. Needless to say, with a contact like that, I'd be lucky if my article ended up as a sidebar to the work of my more reputable colleagues. Let's face it, Mondial magazine tossed the work my way because none of their lead reporters would take it. October 6, 1998. Tried a third time, still no answer from Valenbois. This job is slipping through my fingers. Perhaps it's for the best. October 9th, 1998. Professor Valenbois has replied. His letter was quite tense, but I got the impression he wasn't against the idea of talking to me about Amerzone. We're back in business. October 14th. Slight turn of events. Miss Fitzgerald called me this morning. Apparently one of the magazine's reporters, Camille M., was injured while on assignment at the zoo. A snake bite. Dang, how'd she get bit? And therefore can't provide her contribution to the Amerzone feature. That leaves 3 pages and the special issue to be filled urgently. Miss Fitzgerald wants me to leave for Brittany this Friday to conduct a full-length interview with Professor Valenbois. She's already told him. I need to bring back something to fill the pages left empty by my unfortunate colleague, and I've only got tomorrow to prepare my questions. October 16th. After an interminable journey, I'm finally here at the bottom of the Rochers Noir lighthouse, somewhere near the tip of Langevin Peninsula in Brittany. The big interview for my article will take place here, the home of Professor Alexandre Valenbois, recluse, zoologist, and expert on Amerzone. Everything's ready. I took great care in preparing for our interview, and I even brought my good old blank press card, my totem, to remind me why I took on this assignment. It should only take a few hours. I'll be back in Paris by tonight. Sure you will, hun. All right. Collect my documents. All right. Enter the lighthouse. What do we got? A blank press card. Okay. Things I can use. Return ticket. No, okay. Oh, that's right. The train ticket to Mondale magazine provided for my return to Paris as soon as my interview is wrapped up. We read that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And we read that. Okay. Cool. All right. I know what to do here. Get out of here. No? Okay. Whoa, that's a giant anchor. Holy cow. It's a giant. But I mean, that's a normal size anchor, but it's seeing the perspective of an anchor. It's crazy. Cool. All right. Well, hold on. I'm sure we'll be exploring the whole area, so I need to chill. Okay. All right, we made it in. As you progress along your journey, you may find investigative material, evidence that will help you unlock additional articles for your report. You don't have to conduct these investigations, but completing them will enable you to discover additional content. Excuse me, and delve into the secondary elements of the story. Investigations are recorded in the dedicated tab in your journal. Open it with blop. Keep your eyes peeled and don't be afraid to go off the beaten path. All right. Ooh. Since Mondial magazine asked me to contribute to its special issue on Amerzone, I felt as though I've unveiled a case with untold ramifications. I need to investigate as many of them as possible for my report. Oh my. Okay, so my carry out in this region. Local investigations, all right. We gotta find mugs. It looks like some floppy disks and some what do you call them? Ooh, what's this? Floppy disks. Okay, so I wonder, is it in? What's that? Letter from a teacher. Ariane Dumont, Torville Elementary School, 29771, Langrevon, France, June 8th, 1998. Professor Valenbois, I've been told you no longer want to teach your workshop next year after a disagreement with a parent about a parent of one of our pupils. For what it's worth, I sincerely think that you shouldn't take the comments of this individual who's already notorious within our team to heart. No one thinks you're a charlatan. You're a scientist and the children love you. Year after year, I see how fascinated they are, and their teacher too, by your sessions on the Amerzonian goose. And so I hope I might change your mind by writing to you. To help persuade you, little Safia, who was also mesmerized by your last workshop, asked me to send you something. I've attached it to this letter, along with the usual sign-up form for external educators. I hope you'll send it back to me, filled in as usual. Warmest regards, Ariane D. Aw. Oh, second life as a recluse. Okay. Okay. So this is, oh. So that, okay. So second life as a recluse. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oops. I found a letter from a teacher begging Valenbois to return to his position as a teaching student. He recently quit following an altercation with a parent of one of the students there. Took up residence. Da, 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 da. His choice of residence was no coincidence, given that the lighthouse is situated right inside the breeding ground of a bird that had always been of great interest to Valenbois, the Langravin scarlet goose, also known as the Amerzonian goose. Each year, this creature migrates to the country from which it gets its name, the place that had fascinated and hunted Valenbois throughout his life. Collect all. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't, like, walk back that way. Hold on. I wanted to see if there's anything over here. Mm-mm. Do I just leave automatically? Okay, I leave automatically. All right. well. Oh, dang. Man, I went far. What is that? What's with the music? What's with the music? Goes up really high. All right. Oh my, so it's gathering steam? That's interesting. All right. Okay, so nope. All right, so nothing around there. All right. Okay, let's go back into the lighthouse. This is cool so far. No, I don't want to go that way just yet. I'm assuming he's probably up there somewhere. What is this? Is it locked? It is locked. Okay. I don't have anything. Fine. Okay, so there's a locked door here. Good to know. We got the notes on there. I don't think there's anything. We got that note, yeah. All right, let's go. How far are we going up the lighthouse? That's more the question. Dang, we're still going. Okay. Hello?
You are the journalist.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Come. Come.
Hello, sir.
Amerzone.
Amerzone. Sorry, that's him. I keep calling it Amerzone. Amerzone.
Too late for me. Too late. It's all
Oh,
over for me.
there's one right there.
I'm no longer in good health, my friend.
I'm sorry.
It's a pity. But what can I do? In any case, Amerzone, all that. No one ever believed me. So,
Oh, she's pretty. Or
after
they're
all
pretty.
those years, the egg, the egg, the egg is still alive.
Really? What egg?
Yes.
Oh, 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 please be careful.
Take it back over there to Amazon.
Yeah, yeah, please go help him. Help him, please. Don't just stand there. Good Lord.
My expedition was ready. And all planned down to the smallest detail. And now I have no strength left. You
Oh,
must go for me.
okay.
You must go. Take the egg back. Take the egg of the white birds back to Amerzone. I beg you, please.
I mean, I can certainly try.
You'll find everything you need right here.
Please don't tell me he's gonna, like, die right here.
You must go to the basement. Please. You must help
Did he just... Yeah, I'm freaking out too, dude. I mean, yeah. Okay. You can reveal all possible interactions around you by holding down the Y button. Okay, to find the icons represented by the eye symbol, you must move the camera. Okay. Oh. All right. Oh, it's in French. Okay. And somewhere out there is the Temple of Flight, then the volcanic crater, and then there perhaps redemption. Okay. Amerzone Fall, Amerzone Falls. No, Amerzone Falls. X. The Ovo Volajos village. Is it still there? Okay. The marshlands. Okay. Amerzone Falls. All right. Valenbois, what a surprise. After all this time, when I got your letter, you stubborn old mule, all the memories of our trip along the Amerzone River came flooding back. All the madness and your obsession with the white birds. But the country you knew is no more. Amerzone. Since your pal Alvarez took over, speaking of the old legends is forbidden. I've lost a lot of friends, and not only to fermented drinks, many were crushed under the boots of the military regime before they could even utter the words white birds. I did warn you. You should never have stolen that egg from the Olovalajos. You cursed yourself that day, Valenbois, and with you the whole of Amerzone. And you doomed me too to watch the results of your folly every day, friends dying one by one, and soon I too will follow them. Rum will get the better of me. I'm dying, Alexandre. But I must forgive you, just as I believe you have forgiven me for abandoning you that day deep in the jungle. I will keep this backup diskette that you sent me, hide it where you two met, and you know who. I will also leave some fuel for your infernal machine as requested. Just be warned that I will probably no longer be here to welcome you when you arrive. Louis Angel. Dang. Okay. Amer, Amer, Amerzone. Oh, that's Louis Angel. Louis Angel, my guide in 1933. He abandoned me back then, but strangely, I feel I can trust him enough to send him a diskette. Okay. Is that the Amerzone River? Best avoided. Oh my, what is that? That's like a crazy looking creature. All right. Letter from the Amerzone President's Office. Office of the President of the Republic, Presidential Palace, Amerzone. Mr. Alexandre Valemois, blah, blah, blah. Alvarez wow, I'm having trouble. Alvarez Apollos, Polis. Alvarezopolis. There we go. September 7th, 1998. Dear Sir, I convey to you the heartfelt greetings of President Alvarez, who is in ill health and unable to reply to your letter personally. Naturally, he has fond memories of the adventures you shared in the 30s upon his return to the country. However, as I'm sure you will understand, our country's laws must apply equally to all, and the bonds of friendship you once had with our supreme guide do not entitle you to special privileges. I therefore regret to inform you that I cannot process your application for a visa to enter Amerzone. We do not wish to welcome any more scientific expeditions which could lend credence in whatever form to the existence of those white birds. This Indian mythology, as with all others of its kind, is keeping our indigenous fellow citizens in a state of mind that is incompatible with our country's triumphant march towards progress and modernity. Thank you for understanding, Colonel Garciello. attaché to the Secretariat of the Office of the President. Yay! Love it. Antonio Alvarez, President of Amerzone. President Antonio Alvarez, what has become of you, old friend? Okay. Makowski's letter to Valenbois. Puebla Mission, Amerzone, April 12th, 1998. My friend, it was with great joy, tinged with disbelief, that I received your letter after more than 50 years of silence. I must admit that I had given up on all hope that our paths would ever cross again, and to be quite truthful, I thought you were no longer with us, for we are too old now, I fear, and deep down inside, the joy of meeting you again is mingled with the fear of seeing you undertake such a risky expedition at your age. My old friend Alexandre, I believe that I share your feelings of guilt towards poor Emerzone. We made many mistakes that only our youth could explain. Today, in the twilight of our years, we want to right our wrongs and thus attempt to obtain from our fellow human beings or from ourselves an earthly redemption that pales in comparison to divine justice. All this is very human, I know, but what a folly at your age to set off again through the Amazonian forests and marshlands. You will fail along the way and die out there. What's more, the Amerzone you once knew no longer exists, my dear old fellow. Things have changed here, as in the rest of the world. You mentioned the white birds, but I've come to believe that they live on only in the heady fumes of intoxication that envelop the few denaturalized indigenous people who were spared by the inexorable march towards progress. You must think that I'm very bitter, Alexandre. But if you only knew the sad state that this country is now in, as if it had been hit by an implacable curse. Should you persist, however, in your determination to return to Amerzone and stop over at our mission in Puebla, as you have planned, note that you will not find the companion and adventures of your youth, but a poor, toothless old man who will nonetheless be delighted to welcome you under his roof. Then, like two exhausted ghosts, we will go and sit on the riverbank to watch the sunset on our lives. God be with you, David Makowski. P.S. Must say I was a little surprised by your request, but I'm happy to keep hold of your backup diskette, as you call it. All the more reason for you to stop in and say hello if you insist on undertaking this ridiculous venture. Okay, so we got a new one there. Okay. The capital of Amerzone, Alvarezopolis, a place to be avoided. Ew. I don't know how to Alvarez. I'm just gonna call it Alvarez, the city. Puebla Trading Post. Okay. Ah, this is David Makowski. David Makowski, Reverend Father. Oh, he's a father. Okay. Still friend. Good candidate for diskettes. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, birdies. Okay. A journey that starts in France, crosses the Atlantic to an island, then goes up to the Amerzone River to a volcano. All right. That circled island. Seems like Valenbois wanted to stop off there. Okay. Sketched figures. They look like animals. Oh, nothing. Okay. All right, we got that. Okay, we got it to our inventory. Progreso. Notes on the Amerzone Delta. Okay. The Amerzone Delta, where the waters of the eponymous river flow into the Atlantic Ocean, a natural border easily accessible, particularly after a stopover on Shipwreck Island. Oh, Shipwreck Island. Ooh, ooh. All right. That's what we just read, right? That's just what we read. Yeah, okay. The Delta of Amerzone, Amerzonia, Amerzonian Sea, and then Shipwreck Island. Okay. Fisherman's letter to Valenbois. I never would have imagined I'd hear from you after all this time. I still remember the day you washed up on our island after that contraption of yours hit that sperm whale. I'm sure you know what has become of one of your traveling companions, Antonio Alvarez. Perhaps it would have been better if he had gone down with your machine in the lagoon. Anyway, I'll take care of your doohickey, this backup diskette that you sent with your letter. I'll hide it away like you asked, where you stayed back then. You're right to be cautious. The Amerzone Coast Guard seems paranoid that a foreigner like you is going to try and sneak across the border sometime soon. My voice is going out, apparently. Fair winds for your voyage, and I guess see you soon. A legible signature. P.S. And watch out for sperm whales this time. All right. Oh, but we got a good picture of him. Fisherman on Shipwreck Island. The fisherman we met on Shipwreck Island during the 1932 expedition. He was just a lad back then, reliable but uncommunicative. When he was in a bad mood, he accepted the diskette, even hid it from Antonio's henchmen. Oh, good for you, dude. All right. I think we've explored everything on here. Yeah. All right. Is there anything over here? Yeah, listen to some music. You know, it feels very sad. Rocher Noir's lighthouse. Okay, a romantic representation of Valenbois' lighthouse in a storm. Oh man, so many things to look at. Okay. All right. Okay, we looked at, but we do have stuff over here. Wait, what was that? That's the. All right. See what we can find over here. That's going back down. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, we do need that real quick. Portrait, it is of a young woman. Okay. Seems like she meant a great deal to Valenbois. Hey, slide number 5. Okay. Portrait of a young woman looks the same as the one in the photo Valenbois was holding. Okay. 5 of 6. Labeled 5 of 6. Okay. Valenbois has scribbled down some kind of an apology. I'd be able to read it better if I had a suitable projector. All right. Got that one. Wait, hold on. We're not done with this yet. Oh, wait. Is there something right here? A portrait of someone called Yakomani in 1933. All right. Oh, it's a cup. Cup. Année Scolare. 1964. Avec toute la gratitude des services. Oh, gratitude for public service, I guess. JF Millet High School, probably a retirement gift. Ah, all right. Ooh. Judging by the smell, Valenois likely like to add a little kick to his coffee. Valid, dude. Valid. All right, we got those two. We got that. Got that. That's going down there. Nothing over here, right? All right, we got stuff to... What about over here? Can I go up over here? No, not the bed. All right, well, let's go over here first. See if there's anything over here. All right, we got a phone. I don't know who we need to call just yet. Do we need anything over here? Ooh, he's got some dried meats over here. Oh man, I could go for some prosciutto. Prosciutto. Oh, sounds delicious. Do I need to call anybody? I don't think so. Let me see. Let's go through. All right. Okay. Okay, with his last breath, the near delirious Professor Valenbois begged me to take an egg back to Amerzone. An egg of the white birds, which after all those years is still alive. I know I should call emergency service and wait patiently. We got the visa. Despite his old ties to Amazonian autocrat Antonio Alvarez, Professor Valenbois was recently refused a vista. Reason given that the scientist's return could lead credence to a mythology of the white birds. Okay. Retirement gift. It seemed Valenbois' favorite cup was the gift from his former colleagues at the Jean-Francois Millet High School, Millet High School in Langrenit, where he taught after his disgrace. Letter. He sent the backup diskettes for it to run smoothly. Yeah, we saw that. All right, we got an old friend. According to the Valenbois, seems to have been mortified at the bloody dictator, his old friend. Was recently refused a vista. Yeah, we got that. Portrait of a young woman. Yekomani. She seems to have been very dear to his heart. Okay. Under lock and key. My reading has taught me that the Amerzone military is returning more and more frequently to Shipwreck Island off the coast of their country. They seem on edge, fearing that a foreigner might stop here before clandestinely entering Amerzone, which is what we're going to do. What do you want to bet? Among Valenbois' belongings, I found an official letter that he's been refused vista, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we got that. All right, we got the route map. Okay, we got that. We got slide 3 of 3. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so we got to go to the basement. That's our next thing to do, right? Oh, okay. Is locked. Okay, yeah, I know that. All right, so let's go up, actually. Let's go up a little bit more, I think. Let's go. See what's up here. Oh, my. Wait, I didn't explore that? Wait a second. What was that? Cool. Can I bring it? Okay. Bring it down. Okay. Huh. We'll have to figure that out. Hold on. Oh, come on. I can't. Oh, see? Oh, wait a second. Am I up higher? I am up higher. Okay, I was like, how did I miss this? Silly bean. Okay, that goes up higher. All right. See what's up here.
My dear friend,
Mm.
I am an old man in the twilight of his years.
Okay.
I know now that I will never have the strength to set off again to the Amazon. My only remaining hope resides in convincing you to go in my stead.
Oh.
To make amends for the wrong I have done to that country over 50 years ago. It was in 1929, at the university where I was finishing my studies in natural sciences.
Are we getting a flashback? We're getting a flashback. Ooh. Flashback.
I befriended a young law student from that country. His name was Antonio Alvarez, and he was later to become the despotic leader that we now know today.
Yee.
He suggested going with me as my guide and interpreter until we got to the last steps of civilization in his country. A second companion was to join me. The Reverend Father David Makowski, who was burning with desire to perform mission work among the inhabitants of those regions forgotten by the Creator.
Okay.
We set off, therefore, one morning in June 1922.
I love this. This is so pretty.
Hydra float.
Float.
Invention of mine. Unfortunately, this
He got smacked by a whale.
The mechanics of the craft failed us on the way, near Shipwreck Island. A large number of sperm whales had settled there. I feared that we might have hit one of them. It was only by a miracle that we set foot on the shores of the Amazon. But already, my friend, I realize that I am only at the beginning of this tragic story.
I love this so much.
If you want to find out about what follows, it will be waiting for you in the basement. Your next destination, should you decide to replace me for this new journey.
Oh my, there's the key. Right, you have found Professor Valenbois' travel journal, the memoirs of his first expedition to Amerzone. It is an inexhaustible mine of information about the mysterious country. Some of it may prove useful. You can access Valenbois' travel journal using the down on the D-pad. Ah, what does it say? Ah, Susul. It is labeled basement. Okay, cool. I'm not leaving yet. Anything? Oh my, got a couple here. All right, slide number 2. Silhouettes of 3 men. Valenbois and his companions? Yeah, probably. Oh, we got a 2 out of 6. Label 2 out of 6. Okay. Valenbois' notes, difficult to read without using a projector. That's right. We got to figure that out, huh? I mean, I guess we could put that one in there. Slide 5. Which one is this one? Is that slide 1? So this would be 2, 3. I have 2, right? Slide 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. What does this say? Oh, okay, so this is slide number 1. Hold on. An Amazonian goose, the eternal guide towards the great white birds. Okay, so then you go. On October 1932, Antonio Alvarez, David Mikowski, and myself, Alexandre Valenbois, before setting off for the Amerzone. Cool. All right. So now, hold on. Okay, so now we go down. Nope. I mean, we can do this when we get the other ones, so it makes sense. Okay. So, got to figure out how this goes. All right, where does this go? Does this go up here? All right, go up here, see where this goes. This is cool. I'm totally. Ah, it's an alligator skin or crocodile skin. Can't tell. Kind of crazy. Whoa, what is that? Caphardus horribilis. The specimen seems to have some sort of venom gland. Ooh. Aptly named, yeah. So, something horribly. I'm not sure what Caphardus. My Latin is terrible. Most of my languages I know are terrible. Okay, there's oh, what was that? Ooh, what's this? Cool. Oh, got a bunch of birds here. Typewriter. All right. Okay, what's this? Encyclopedia of Ornithology. La Hoco Femelle. Okay, what does it say? This book is open at a page about the Amerzone Hoko. The page shows a female on the left and a male on the right. Okay. Very typical. All right. All right. Well, I'm not sure what we needed down there. Well, let's go. Excuse me. Dude, my nose has been itching so bad today. My allergies have been crazy. Even my boss was like, "Are you sick?" I was like, "No, I promise I'm not sick." Gosh dang it. Okay, was there anything over here that I need to check out? Or okay, we need to go up, right? All right, let's go up. Let's see what else is up here. Oh my god. We found his study, eh? Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Definitely. Boink. All right. VHS tape. Okay. Antonio A. 1996, a recent recording of the Amazonian dictator. Oh boy, that's not gonna be good. What does this say? Oh, it's just that? Okay. All right. We'll take that. I guess we're gonna watch a video about the dictator, shall we? All right. Turn it on. Okay. Eject. Okay. Put it in there. All right.
Amazone is a powerful country, and the people of Amazone are its symbol.
Ooh.
I am the father of the Amazonian people, and as this nation among them, long live Amazone!
Oh, yeah.
Long live progress! Progress will liberate us, separate us from the romantic nonsense of the savages.
Wow.
Progress will burst open the door to the modern world so that we, the people of Amazon, may enter and take our rightful place.
Well, now, that's not very nice now, is it? Ah! Okay. All right. All right, what do we got over here? Oh, this is the plans for the illustrations of the Hydra float, a machine Valimois appears to have done a lot of work on. Oh, wait. Oh, nothing. Okay. Oh boy, that is a lot of calculations. What kind of... Oh, man, he was doing some heavy math. Maybe... Okay, it looks more like geometry than it does... Oh, no, wait, never mind. There's some algebra. Never mind. Or calculus. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that level of math. All right, what do we got here? Antonio Alvarez, the reign of a dictator. Okay. President, guide, motivator, dictator. There are many titles befitting the ruler of Amerzone, Antonio Alvarez. He rose to power in the 1930s after leading a lightning coup d'etat against the previous oligarchy. Since then, the supreme guide has been ruling the small country, still largely unknown in the international scene, with an iron fist. Antonio Alvarez grew up in a poor family, the descendants of the first European colonists in Amerzone. They were in vassalage to a landowning oligarchy which stood unchallenged at the time. It was a form of modern serfdom, characterized by farming techniques from another era, and with no options for property ownership or social mobility, even on their own merits. This made the young Alvarez incredibly resentful, as did the territorial conflicts between his own agricultural proletariat and the native Ovo Volohos tribe, though they too were persecuted by the reigning oligarchy. These competing hardships kindled in Alvarez at an early age a certainty that the power of the people lay in homogeneity rather than in diversity. Oh, great. Since then, as is typical for this type of regime, secrecy reigns over what is actually happening in Amerzone. It is difficult to separate the truth from the self-indulgent propaganda spread by those in charge. Excuse me. All we have to go on are alarming stories from the few exiles who dare to speak out, and who all seem to bring to light endemic corruption, widespread poverty, and a violent repressive state which specifically targets indigenous populations. Great. Such abuses can be dated as far back as the aftermath of the Second World War, when Alvarez bloodily suppressed the armed resistance of the native tribes of Amerzone. There are rumors that certain Western intelligence services were complicit in recognition of Alvarez's allied support during the global conflict. Oh, great. Since then, despite the clear cult of personality that the dictator has established, there are whispers of his declining health. It is said to be he is said to be extremely paranoid, particularly fearful of threats from overseas. The country's borders have been hermetically sealed for several years now. There has since been almost no official news from Amerzone. Well, that's great. All right, what else we got? Okay, that's where we came from. It's where we looked. Was there anything else up here? All right, where's this go? It was this and this and this. Okay. Making sure. Where are we going here? Ooh, wow. We're outside. Look at that. Hey, it's the geese. Okay, so we have a... Okay, we have an elevator out there. See what we... Holy cow, look at how pretty this is. Wow. Look at how pretty that is. Nothing over here. Okay. Let's do a little... Oh my. There is. Okay, that's the elevator. Can we go even higher? Yeah, we can. Let's do it. How windy is it getting up here? Pretty windy? Look at that. Look at that. It's so high. Woo! Alright, let's see if there's... Oh, there is. What's this? Oh, what happened? What happened, dude? Did you wreck your bike? He totally wrecked his bike. He's like, oh god, how am I gonna get this home now? God, the wife is gonna kill me. Okay. Can't go that way, apparently. Alright, alright. Anything down here? Guess we're going up even higher. Ooh, oh, we're here in the lens. Very cool, very cool. Oh, what do we got? Got stuff over here. Manuel de trigonometry. Oh, it's a trigonometry. Okay, so that's what I was seeing then. Okay. This book must have helped Valenbois with some very tricky calculations. Okay, so that's what we were seeing was trig. What is that? 101 burnt document. It looks like it was once a form to be completed by external educators who gave classes for Torville Elementary School in Langrave. Oh. Sketch from the lookout tower. Today, as in the past, the solution was within view at almost 6 degrees. Okay. 6 degrees. Okay. 6 degrees. 6 degrees. Gotta remember that. 6 degrees. The solution was almost at 6 degrees. Okay. What does this do? Move. Huh, okay. Okay, so at almost 6 degrees. Okay. Gotta remember 6 degrees, everybody. Alright, let's go down here. Alright. Now, I wonder if I can move it. Okay, so that's 10 degrees at almost 6 degrees. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Was almost at 6 degrees. So that's 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 degrees? Maybe? Maybe this rock? Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to check it out. Alright. Ah, that's not what I wanted. That one? Okay. Alright. Burnt form. I found this form that Valmois was asked to fill out to continue his educational. Instead, he burned it. Damn. Alright, annotated slide. On one of his sides, Scarlet Goose was the age-old guide that leads towards the mysterious great white birds of Amerzone. Essay about Alvarez. According to this document, just after World War II, the dictator of Amerzone crushed the armed resistance that had joined together. Elsewhere. Okay, we're good with that one. Oh, cool. We got everything for this one. Okay. According to documents gathered by Valmois, his old friend and traveling companion continues to keep an iron grip on Amerzone despite his age. Interesting. Alright. I gotta find one more there. Second in life is a rough... Okay. Real quick, I kind of want to see... Let's go down. Okay. Alright, let's try this elevator out, shall we? I don't know if it'll do anything, but we can certainly try. Okay, so it's not working. Alright, well, that's not working, so I guess we have to go in some way. Alright, I haven't seen any other... what you call it? Slides. We're missing 2 slides. At almost... Wait. At almost 6 degrees. Where's... Is there a 6 degrees somewhere? Hold on. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet what we got to do with that. Alright, I haven't seen any more slides, so... Okay. Alright. So the other thing I want to do... Super windy. Okay. Oops, sorry. Gosh dang it. I keep using the wrong direction. We're almost 6 degrees. Huh, I'm not quite sure, but... It's just that one. That one. That one. Okay, just making sure I wasn't missing anything. Oh, do we need to call 911? I have a feeling we're not going to be able to investigate the... Okay. I'm just... Oh, I can't move anymore. Interesting. Can't go back there. All right. Sounds like morning doves. All right. I don't know. Should we call 911? I don't know. Is it 119 here? Probably. I think. I don't remember. I don't think I want to proceed to the basement just yet. I mean, should I? I mean, I guess I could, Okay, well. I wonder, well, we're gonna, I'm gonna do it, but. Ah. All right, let's go down. Looks a little dark in there. Let's do it. Oh, I wonder if I should call those phone numbers. We'll have to see. On my documents. Ooh, it's dark. Oh, yeah. Can we turn on the lights, please? Don't get hit by the shocks, please. No, didn't work? Oh, okay. Nice. Is there anything over here? Nope. I don't know. I don't know. This looks a little sus to me. Not gonna lie. Well, I just don't know if I want to proceed just yet or not, but might as well. Let's go do it. I keep wanting to do the Indiana Jones, like raise up the lighter so that we could see. Interesting. Scared me. We have nothing over here? Alright, I guess we're going down. Oh, that scared me. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's where we came from, correct? It sounds like a big old jungle cat. What we got over here? Nothing? Oh my. Which way should we go? I guess we'll take the first one. All right, what do we got? Ooh. I can't come here? Why? Oh, first do I need... Okay. Press the button. Oh, jeez. Hey! Need help progressing? Go to the mission tab in the journal and press A. When the question mark icon is displayed next to the current objective, it will give you hints to help you solve it. Increasingly precise if you have more than one ongoing objective. Use the forgot what that's called. The key to navigate between the hint icons. Note, however, the dots icon will only become available once you have done what the previous hint suggested. Okay. The blank icon indicates that you've used all the available. Okay. Okay. I don't really need it just yet. What is this? I need to know. What is this? Whoa. Okay. For departure. Valamois diskette. Mentions a startup program and plane mode for the Hydrofloat. Oh, the Hydrofloat's here. Okay. Ooh, that is roasted. So we're missing one here. What does this say? For emergencies. Oh, man. 3. Blank diskette. Valmont didn't have time to use it. Okay. For the island, backup diskette sent. Okay. 4. A diskette labeled 4. Nothing saved on it. Looks like there wasn't enough time. Okay. For Puebla, backup diskette sent. Okay, for the falls, backup diskette sent. Okay, there's another blank one, huh? Blank and labeled number 5. What was Valmont going to burn onto it? All right. What is this? 2 out of 3. Okay.
My dear friend, it's nice to see you again through these few pages. The previous ones ended with my arrival in Amerzone.
Oh, look at that rhino.
Alvarez and Makowski in 1932.
Yep, that's where we left off.
For some weeks, all 3 of us traveled to Puebla, a
Puebla.
village upstream of the river Amazon Delta. It was there, in the mouth of an old drunken and erudite Indian, that I first heard of the great white birds. The white birds are dependent on the imposing volcano that rises above the Amazonian jungle. They are majestic skyships of sorts.
Okay.
They glide interminably, taking advantage of the thermals created by the heat from the craters.
Interesting.
Every 3 years, one of the females of the colony abandons a single egg that will, all by itself, contain the entire next generation of white birds.
Wow.
But the embryos contained in the egg are subject, it seems, to a brutal alteration in their chromosomes due to the toxic gases that escape the volcano.
Okay.
Left to its own devices, the egg would hatch nasty little black birds
Oh.
with a precarious existence. It is at this point that the intervention of the Ovo-Volahos,
Ovo-Volahos. Okay.
descending from a very ancient and famous civilization of white bird worshippers, takes place.
Okay.
Ignoring the warnings of my companions, I set off towards the unknown, with the old Indian as my guide. After a month of traveling, I reached the Amazon Falls. Then, out of the blue, my guide had left me. I was starving and have no more strength, totally weakened by a vicious tropical disease. I owe my life to the hospitality of the native tribe living near the bottom of the falls. A young Indian girl patiently lavished on me the care that was necessary for my recovery. To tell the truth, we never left each other after that. Her name was Yekomani. I loved her, and she loved me.
No.
And the months that followed were the most beautiful of my long life. But here we are, already approaching the sinister conclusion of this tale, my friend.
No.
There is still time for you to turn back. But if you decide not to, the end of my story is waiting where yours will begin.
Aww. Explore the basement. Okay. Okay, we still haven't gotten any update on that. Valmod diskette. Okay, we got 1 of 1. If I manage to deliver my report on Amerzone to Mondale magazine, I'll finally be able to get this press card validated. Aww. Oops, sorry. That's not what I meant to do. All right. What do we have? All right, we got blank diskettes. Okay. Belmar had carefully planned to copy a number of computer diskettes, apparently connected to the new expedition that he was preparing to undertake to Amerzone. Sadly, death caught up to him before he could finish burning them all. Oh, I didn't want to click on that. Hold on. Okay, we're done now. Okay. Anything here? All right, I don't think there's anything in there. Huh, okay. Well, we'll have to come back to that one. What is this? What did I do? Well, I turned on. Is that for the elevator? I bet you that's for the elevator. I got it. Cool. All right, we went this way, so now we got to go to the right. Okay. Lots of wires, lots of wires. All right. Ooh, can't? Okay. All right. Can't go that way. All right. Oh, itch right there. All right, is there anything going now? Okay, things might be working now, so let's see. Okay, it looks like we have lights now. Let's go up a little bit further. All right. Oh, it might have just not turned on. Hold on. I want to see if the elevator is working really quick. Should I also call the police? I should probably call the police, huh? Okay, maybe not. All right. Should we call 911? Okay, it is 911. I wasn't sure.
Long-River Emergency Services. Hello? Hello? Yes, it's a call from Professor Valenbois' lighthouse. Professor Valenbois? Professor Valenbois? Oh, I hope he's not having another stroke. I'm sending an ambulance to the lighthouse, Professor. Hold on.
Call a French emergency number. Hello, emergency services. Okay, hold on. What was that one number? I want to see, because I knew I was going to need it. Hold on. Wasn't there a note? Okay, not there. Hold on. Not the return ticket. I swear I thought there was a note. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not that I can see anyway. Okay, well. All right, the things I'm missing. Where is the... There we go. So we need the Valmois egg. It's okay, so it's in... Okay, so maybe I'm missing some stuff. Well... I think I might be missing some stuff just because... So it looks like only sometimes does it pop off. So only sometimes things show up, as it were. Hmm. 6 degrees. All right, which one is 6 degrees? Okay, wait. Wait. Okay, 1. Okay, so that's definitely the journey. I just don't know if it choose. Okay. I haven't seen any more. Okay, wait. Where was that one? Nope. That one. Nope. There we go. Nope, not that one. Wasn't it... Wasn't there like a journal? Okay, maybe not. I swear, I thought there was... A map. Wasn't there a map? Aha, here it is. Okay, so it starts in France. Okay, so it starts in France. I'm wondering if that's what it is. So I gotta figure out how to do that, I guess. Whoop. Okay. All right, I'm not sure yet. Okay. Okay, anyway. Let us go to the elevator. Let's see if the elevator will work. Is there anything else? Okay. See if the elevator works real quick. If not, no big deal. All right. 6 degrees. Okay, maybe not. Okay. All right. Guess I was just crazy. I think it's the same thing. Hold on. All right. All right, let's go back down. And bam. Okay, last time. All right. Not last time, but you know what I meant. All right, let's go turn on the computer then. Whoop, down this way. Was it down this way? I thought it was less down this way. Nope, nope. I am correct. Look at that. Me actually having a direction. Alright, now this is green now. Whoa! Reach the end of the tunnel and okay. Ooh, password. What did it say on there? Hold on. What did it say over here? For departure for emergencies. Ooh, I don't know. So we're looking for a 6-digit code. All right, reach the end of the tunnel. All right, let's see. No? Okay, still can't go that way. All right, all right. Well, before I bang my head against the wall, um I'll probably call an end to the game right here just cuz it's a good place to stop. But let me switch on over. I want to say thank you to everybody who joined me, who lurked today, who chatted with me today. It's always greatly appreciated every time anybody comes and hangs out with me. Let's see. So my next stream is going to be Wednesdays. It's going to be some Lost Odyssey. I'm super excited to stream some more of that. I've been having such a nostalgic time with that game. I'm really enjoying Amerzone as well. Super excited to get more into that. But yeah, so I have my links down below to my YouTube, my Discord, my TikTok, and my Twitch, depending on where you're watching this. And yeah, if let me know how you guys like this one so far. We'll see how it goes. It's Benoit Sokal, so I'm pretty sure the story's going to be amazing. It already seems pretty amazing. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great rest of your day wherever you're at in it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Love you all.